just keep coming back. Here we go. I want to train handstands, so I'm really trying to. I like that move side to side a little bit. That's nice. I think it would be a little too stiff with my handstands. I gotta move around more. Feel that? Okay, yep, that was too far on that wrist, right? Just like a little bit. Oof, yep, right? Feel it out. That was good. I could feel that was a lot of strength for the hands and the wrist, but I did make an advancement there for myself. You know, I was, instead of being just worried about, okay, I got to keep myself up, some sort of coordination or pattern happened up top that went from, okay, I just got to keep us up, to, hey, man, we're doing pretty good up here. Like, you can move around, and I started to do that, and just to feel how my shoulders could do that with my body weight, and even to go in my wrists a little bit, and, right? It's pretty incredible. And there was a spot where it was on the right, and I went, yeah, no, there's not the strength there. There's a tightness. There's some restriction. To put, like, my whole body weight on that, ooh, no. So listen to your body, man, and, like, you're gonna make these advancements pretty quickly. Another thing that's really cool is the switch from aesthetics to looking a certain way to being functional. I used to just train, like, all those, like, you know, everything just to try and look bigger, and now it's the exact opposite. I want to be smaller. And this is a pretty big one that will shift your whole mindset, is your muscles are like elastic bands. Basically, elastic bands. Okay, here's the bicep. Bicep, right? Bicep. My biceps aren't very big. Runs from down here up into the shoulder, right? That's an elastic band, okay? I'm not going to show you this isn't an anatomy class, but this is just, you know, the quick little thing. It runs like an elastic like that across these two joints. There's this elbow joint and the shoulder joint. So when the elbow joint comes up, that's the bicep. So it's tightening the elastic band, and it's elongating. It's coming together, and it's elongating, right? And that's your elastic band. So now, tell me, someone do tell me, please enlighten me, as to why you would want your elastic band on your arm, that is your muscle, to be partially contracted in your day-to-day. Someone tell me that. Why you want that muscle to be partially contracted during the day-to-day. You don't. You don't want your muscles big during the day-to-day, because that's stress, that's energy you're wasting, that's blockages of chi, that's blockages of flow, that's blockages of science, that's blood flow, that's blockages of blood flow that is not going through as efficiently as it could be. Your heart's working harder, everything's working harder. This aesthetic stuff is absolute bullshit. It's got to go, okay? Your muscle as an elastic band is going to work way better for longer, stronger, more cardio, every aspect. It's going to work way better if it's relaxed. When you're not using your muscles, they need to relax, so that when you go to use them again, boom, they're ready to go. They've taken a break, man. They can't always be tight. They're not going to work as better. So it's been proven that a relaxed muscle is more power. Power is strength and speed. So when I move, I now realize my muscles, my arms, they get pretty big. They get full of blood. They get all pumped up, and I look twice my size. You know, like I look way bigger, like when I'm training. But when they're relaxed, like right now, I'm not doing anything. It's just pretty thin. It's pretty thin, and I didn't realize that. Well, I didn't like kind of come to start doing that until, you know, until realizing that, yeah, everything's got to relax after. It's got to be as relaxed as possible, like to the point where I read this book by Dan Millman that he would massage into his muscles so deeply that he would get to the point of, say, massaging his calf, and get to the point where you would massage through the muscle into the bone, and you'd start massaging the bone. Because eventually it wouldn't be so thick in here and painful in my calf like it is in most people's calves, right? It's tightness. It's tight, ow, right? You get to the point where it's down to the bone, you massage the bone. That doesn't make sense, right? But it doesn't mean to make sense, because it's true. You massage down to the bone, and you get down to the bone, it's just so relaxed. And he proves this point. He says massage. He says, okay, I want you to touch the cat's leg. And touch a cat's leg. Realize how bony it is. But realize how incredibly fast, long, high they can jump. Like how incredible they are. Okay, there we go. So now it hits. Now it hits home. Now the aha moment goes off, is because it's like, okay, you don't need to be able to write about that, to be able to, I guess, need that expressed in a certain way. It makes sense. You get a cat's leg and you feel it, and there's basically like nothing there. Oh no, it's there. What it is it's relaxed muscle fibers. And another thing is too, muscle fibers get stronger, they don't need to get bigger. Bruce Lee was 135 pounds and was able to lift 135 pounds out like this, standing up, right? So he figured out how to build strength and power the most natural, proper way, like animals do, right? So we're bringing it all back to the animal training. And because strong, relaxed fibers are like spider web, like spider silk, right? It's thin, but it's strong. It's very thin, but it's very strong. So we come back to why it's important to be relaxed, why it's important to, I guess, release that stress. So yeah, it made a big change for me. It did. It made a really big change to wanting my muscles to be big, instead of realizing that I didn't really want that. You know, that what I really wanted was to move more. That I wanted to be able to just do every sort of movement I could imagine that I want to do. Easier. That's all. That's all it's about. So be out there and move more. Be relaxed. Allow your body to relax.